Today, on Be Something Wonderful, you can manifest anything. Just do this. I am your host, Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. One of you reached out and commented on the channel yesterday on one of the videos, and I reposted your comments on the community boards on both the Be Something Wonderful channel and the Kearin channel. This is what you said. Tom, I watch your videos and I decided that I am my version of myself who has everything I want. Wow. Hear that. I have decided that I am my version of myself who has everything I want. And he went on to say, I wanted some money because mine is running out. And he says, it would be nice if someone gave me $1,000. That's what he said to himself. What happens? His uncle, who he hadn't spoken with, who he didn't tell that he needed money, he hadn't spoken to his uncle for months, gave him $1,000. Even while he had the thought, at the same time he had the thought, of course, no one would give me the money. No one would give me that money. None of that mattered. The circumstances that he's running out of money, the circumstances that he hasn't talked to his uncle for months, that his uncle didn't know about that apparently, right? What appears in the physical manifested reality. And even the idea, even the contrary thought, that of course no one would give me the money didn't matter. What matters? Who he says he is right now, assuming that version. It works every time, not sometimes, not part of the time, but every time. We're going to show you this today and more. Wow. Remember, you can manifest anything. And you do manifest everything. Because you are all things. And you are no thing and something, all that is, everything and nothing, everywhere and nowhere, all at once. You're all of it. You're all of it in potential. All potential realities are forming and manifesting in this moment because they all exist as potential. Creation is finished. That's what that means, creation is finished. They all exist within you. So when you ask the question, why am I seeing this? Or why am I experiencing this? You create the idea that that power is outside of you, that you're separate from everything that you want. Remember, you are the seer, the seeing, and the seen all at once. You are the experiencer, the experiencing, and the experienced all at once. There's no separation between you and your reality because you are reality. So those questions make no sense. Notice this person who commented in the channel didn't ask that question. Why am I experiencing not having my money running out? How is it even possible? Why am I seeing this? Right? Didn't ask that. Went to the idea that I am that which I desire to be. That's powerful. So therefore, what you manifest and create as your physical reality has nothing to do with what you see and experience. Wow. He showed that. In other words, what appears to be there, that reflection, it has nothing to do with that. But it has everything to do with who you say, assume, and believe you are while you are seeing and experiencing reality. Wow. There is no out there. You're it. There's no reality apart from your seeing and experiencing as reality. In other words, as your own awareness as reality, as I am. This guy showed that in a very powerful way. Wow. So your manifested physical reality, the so-called present manifested reality, is changing in every now moment while you are seeing and experiencing it, reflecting who you say, assume, and believe you are. And the same goes for your remembered past and your imagined future, all of it across the board, past, present, and future. Changes while you're seeing and experiencing it, reflecting who you say you are. I always use that quote in many of our videos. I've used this quote from the movie Next, made in 2007 with Nicolas Cage. He plays this character, Chris Johnson, who could see 2 minutes into the future. And Chris Johnson, the character, says, here's the thing about the future. But really, when he says future, we're just talking about reality, past, present, and future. Every time you look at it, it changes because you looked at it, and that changes everything. And some of you are quick to point out, oh yeah, that's the observer effect in quantum physics. That's not why. That's not why it changes. That's just an idea, the observer effect. No, it's because you are the observer. You are the observing. You are the observed. You are cause and effect. You're all of it. You're seeing, you're experiencing, and observing is your reality. There's no reality outside of your seeing of it, outside of your experiencing, outside of your observing. Wow. And your assumptions and beliefs of who you are while you look, while you see, while you experience reality creates and manifests your reality entire life experience. This is what this guy showed when he made that comment in the channel. Neville Goddard says this. I've used this before. I've talked about this quote before. What you see when you look at something depends not so much on what is there as it is on the assumption you make when you look. Well, it depends not at all on what is there because there is no out there. Therefore, when you change your assumption, you change your world. This works every time. Neville Goddard goes on to say it's an assumptive world. So why am I seeing and experiencing this makes no sense. It assumes that I'm not source, that I'm not the creator. It assumes that there's an out there and power apart from who I am. The seer equals the seen. The observer equals the observed. The experiencer equals the experienced. And you're seeing, you're observing, and you're experiencing is reality, is the only reality. Wow. As Neville Goddard said, you are already that which you want to be, and your refusal to believe it is the only reason you do not see it. Your refusal to assume it. It works every time. Not some of the time, not part of the time. There's no such thing as partial manifestation or partial change. Every change is a total change. Every manifestation is a total manifestation. It's always changing. Those thoughts and feelings, those images, perceptions, and sensations don't matter. They don't matter. They're always changing. They don't matter. Your reality. What matters? Who am I? You as the center of all of it. Answering that question is what determines your entire life experience. That physical experience, that remembered past, that manifested present, and that imagined future is all being created right now by answering that question. Not the thoughts and feelings and images, perceptions and sensations. Those are effects. Those are always changing. It's you that determines it. You can manifest anything. Just do this. It works every time. Do what that subscriber did. It works every time. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and these are the studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to join the Tom Kearin YouTube channel. We also have some really, really powerful videos there as well, with a different format. And tomorrow, we're going to have our Throwback Thursday, another big video from our archive that you're going to see again for the first time. I am your host, Tom Kearin, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude from the studios of Be Something Wonderful. We'll see you soon.